Thanks for staying with us here on STL TV Live. I'm Sarah Thompson. D.R.E.A.M.S.'s mission is to display the highest standards of professional integrity and honesty, to instill enriched family values, establish long-lasting relationships, build mutual trust, and respect, and to be an outlet for the community in which D.R.E.A.M.S.org serves. Here with me today is Enstacia White from D.R.E.A.M.S to talk more about the organization and an upcoming event. But we first want to get started about what the organization is about. So tell me about D.R.E.A.M.S, how long it's been around, and what its mission is.
Okay. D.R.E.A.M.S has actually been established for 10 years now, so that's exciting. But the need for it came when we realized that in the community where we started it at, there was no affordable or positive activities for young ladies in the community. And I have 2 daughters, so I was like, okay, we have to figure out something for them to do. So I got to writing, got to putting everything together, and it's just really been awesome. It's been a very awesome adventure.
Okay, and so you work with, as the intro said, with families, but this started off specifically, you focus on young women, young girls. And so what is the age group for that?
It's 8 to 18.
Okay.
And what we do is just try to cater to what their needs are. So what happened was they would tell me, this is what I would like to do. Is there any way that we could kind of do that? And I'm like, okay, we'll figure out, where we could do it at, how we could do it, and I would try to make whatever it is, the need that they wanted to happen.
Okay, so talk about some of the services that you provide throughout the year, and then also we're going to cover one of your big fundraisers, but you can tell me about some of those as well. But what does the organization really do throughout the year for its members, for these young girls?
Yes, our signature program is called Girls Talk, which is a mentoring program, and there's a manual and everything that goes with it that I wrote in 2009.
Okay.
And so what we do is, right now I'm in 2 Hazelwood schools, after-school program, and then I also do one at the Center for Kids that don't attend in Hazelwood schools. And what we do is we follow the manual. We might talk about what is your dreams? How would you go about following your dreams? So what steps do you take to plan out a vision? So just getting them motivated about their future and planning their future, even at an early age. We have some young ladies that are 8, and they might go through this program 2 times. But each year it's a whole different thing. Like they thought about it and they're like, okay, well, I kind of like nursing now, so it's really great to see.
As both the parent and obviously the founder of this organization, I mean, it's amazing with kids these age, and this day and age as well, like the things that they're already aware about and the things that they're talking about. I mean, how did that sort of influence you? Was it a specific moment that your daughter, you realized something was going on at school, or was there something that wasn't accessible through her school? Or I was just curious when that click was to say, hey, I really need to address this as a parent, and why don't I start my own organization?
Well, even in that's where the name comes from. I would have a series of dreams. And so I would have a dream after a dream, and then I was like, this is too big for me. So finally one day I just couldn't take it anymore, and I got up writing and just started writing, and that's basically where it came from. But the need was for my oldest daughter because there was nowhere to send her for dance that was affordable. There was nowhere to send her. She liked to play sports at that time. And in the particular area, so it really was the particular area of St. Louis that we lived in was really not affordable or time-consuming to give her the things that she needed. I would have to travel a little far away, and pay for those services. So it kind of all wrapped in together.
I see. And so when you mentioned earlier, and I know the event that we will be talking about is taking place at Hazelwood, is that the district that you primarily serve, or is it North County, or is it open to anyone? Can you just tell me more about the demographic?
Well, now it's open to anyone. So we've branched out to everyone. When we first started 10 years ago, it was strictly for the Spanish Lake area. However, most of our base is still there. Everything we do is out of North County area. But it's open to anyone. So we've opened everything that we do to anyone who wants to participate.
Okay, well, we've got some information there for you on the screen about, this is an event we're going to cover actually in our next segment, but to learn more about the organization, as we've just talked about, you can go to D.R.E.A.M.S.org.com. To really hear what Enstacia is talking about. If you're interested for your daughters to get them enrolled, and really families as a whole, go to the website to learn more about that. But when we come back, you can tease it a little bit. We've got this big fashion show. Tell me just a big teaser, and then we'll get into the details when we come back.
Well, yeah, the fashion show is going to be awesome. This is our 5th year, and I'm so excited about this year because I have more designers, and I actually have a celebrity of St. Louis.
Okay.
She's going to be the MC, so I'm excited.
All right. Well, that's just a little tease because we're actually going to get all into those details when we come back after this short break. So please stay with us, and join us again with Enstacia White when we return.